And welcome everyone to Lumen's Portal, and judging by this, you can see this is the MLG Pro circuit. And yes indeed, that is basically me just showing off this brilliant little logo besides this earth paper. So just so you are currently aware that this is indeed me telling the truth. But anyway, aside from that, I hope it loads quickly so we can get on with the game. So just making it there, barely, just quickly quickly freezing. And am I just commentating on this load bar? If I am, then I am a very sad person. But anyway, let's just hope that this makes it in time, or I will have to speed up this by just stopping. But okay, we see it is going, and now we have the game. And this looks like a Zerg versus Terran player, mouzThorZaIN. And below we have indeed the Zerg player, EGMachine. And here we have the tally of the two players, so you can keep track of all the important details, including of course all of the Pharaoh expenses. Veto Excel Naga, this is coming from their comments, and not entirely sure what veto is entirely supposed to mean. But so anyway, let's just quickly have a quick rundown. So we see here from this cocoon is going to spawn out a overlord, and that overlord is going to go over here, I suppose. So the Terran is planning against the Zerg. What could you be planning better than, if we were talking mass roaches, you'd have a bunker anywhere situated where you would so like. Oh, this is a perfect spot here. See, you have two ramps and a foundry ramp, and you have a natural ramp here with these nice little trees, or spike crawler trees, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, that is an excellent place because you have your other expansion here. You have your expansion, and that is just perfect. Looking up on this Zerg player, indeed has the same. It is a nice map indeed. So anyway, you have this drone and is going to go into his opposition's base. But anyway, that VCS, that SCV people, that is the English term for that Terran worker. But okay, that is already one barracks done. The other barracks also done. Now soon we will be seeing that command center becoming a orbital station indeed. So that is one orbital station. But you know, they both have an expansion by now, I do believe. Oh no, it looks like just the Zerg player has his expansion. And what would be the best thing to do right now, apart from this genetic pool already made, but a little late? I have to say that is a little late in game. But anyway, right on it we have two Marines. Is this going to be enough to take them on? Followed up by a singular one. And here another supplies from mouzThorZaIN. But what? And as his name insists, I hope to see a few 4s, 10 minutes in game. That would be excellent. That would just spice up the game for all of the viewers. So anyway, from Zerg player always sending out his drones with the help, of course, of his Zerglings. And you can see that's 4 Marines against already what looks to be over 8 Zerglings now quickly being slaughtered here. And there is a bunker here. A bunker, yes. And he is going to use this bunker to full potential use, and all those poor Zerglings are left incapable of much of anything, and they are going to take this one lonesome Marine losing a lot of health, but not enough, and those Zerglings will have to back off for their precious lives. So just warding off those Marines from inflicting that extra amount of damage. We still don't see a queen from either hatcheries, from EGMachine, and oh, he is an EGMachine indeed, but not much of a queen. Is he a queenie? No, I don't believe so. They don't come in eggs, they just come in big, gigantic nests. So that is not really his motto, as his name insists, as his name says so. So what? What can you be saying now is that this Spiteball is taking out this bunker. Quickly spawn out those Marines, please. mouzThorZaIN before that goes down. That SCV is going to repair it for future use, possibly, and that is possibly going to be some real use we'll be seeing from that. But you can see right now, mouzThorZaIN has the upper hand on his opposition EGMachine, and that is so unfortunate. But now you can see the queen is lava in her hatchery, and you can see already 2 spine crawlers followed up by another. That is going to be some pretty good resistance. This bunker should just be terminated instead of left to be destroyed, but it doesn't even matter. Is he going to make it in time to terminate it and recover something? Indeed he does, and now he retreats his Marines. Oh, and just sounding overexcited, super excited from my behalf. I'm sorry, I am just all over this game. But yeah, I like it when they just go in for a cheese. But of course an unsuccessful cheese with a little bit of a catch. As you could have seen, that bunker was a catch. For me, I like that. I like to see that type of tactic being performed. And now they are just following up these 2 barracks in below this ramp. What is the point? What is the eventual win to this strategy? Is he going to have like 2 tanks up here that can't be taken on, obviously, by ground troops? That is going to be a very successful strategy from mouzThorZaIN, and he is going to be having a tech lab up and running, and still no reactor. What is he thinking? He should have a reactor up by now for maximum potency and potential troops. And yeah, that is just going to spark up his potential if he had that. If he had that reactor, but he does not. So anyway, we should be keeping an eye out on the Zerg player, EGMachine. And oh yes, he is just sparking up with his units, but not by that much, I do believe. He may have lost quite a few in that battle with the Marines. Yes, let me restate that, with the Marines, because there were quite a few of them, not just 2 or 3, but a good squadron of them. And you can now see that, what, over here at the top of the map, in the middle of the map, you have these Zerglings. They are picking up on these rocks and trying to inflict some damage, also trying to send a message to himself to remind him he should be coming in from here, and this is going to, like, not be the greatest place to, to actually put his troops into, since I don't think there is an entry here. I don't think this is a ramp. I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen anyone use this before as ramp, but this is entirely blocked off. Anyway, to mouzThorZaIN's contempt, and that is basically it. So 2 extractors going underway. That is 4 extractors for EGMachine. And to another hatchery besides his 1 hatchery. What is he planning with 2 hatcheries? It only remains to be seen. Maybe he thinks that he has a maximum of resources at the moment, ATM, but that is probably not that true. And a little combo of Hellions plus Marines from mouzThorZaIN. Now looking up down here, well, you can see that now I'll have to quickly peek, and I see now a 4, yes, finally a 4 for mouzThorZaIN. Oh, the irony. Please kill that Zerg squad with this little incoming 4, but as I'm pretty sure 4 could take on that little squad here. Where is that squad? Did I miss out on something? Okay, so there's only one left. That 4 won't have too much trouble taking that down. But anyway, you can see there's also a tank. That tank already nearly there. And an armory researching, +1 attack for his mech. So yes, expecting some good potential. A devastating attack from the Hellions plus that tank, and 4 coming into production. Oh, and now you can see Roaches plus Baneling combo. Oh, what is going on here? The Hellions are quick enough to subdue the enemy and quickly outpace them, but that is not the case for the Marines. Of the Marines all go down. Oh, and there's only 2 left, 2 Marines left, and picking off a radar over here. He is really into protecting his units from further damage, but unfortunately that radar came to no advantage as his 2 Marines get taken out either way. So now we have 4 Roaches, and we look up here, we have a 4, a Medivac, a tank, and of course a whole bunch of Marines. Seeing any upgrades for the Marines now? Okay, +1 attack is right underway for the Marines. Why not expand once more one of these players? But now they are just planning an onslaught on each side, building up in the masses, as they say. So Roach Warren has no research underway, so that is one thing you can put into perspective for the near future, as it is pretty late. And obviously that Baneling's Nest has upgraded the speed and voracity of its little Baneling Zergling counterparts. And a few Mutalisks, yes, a few Mutalisks. They'll probably be attacking from behind as they can take on the resources and the SCVs. And EGMachine is having a 3rd hatchery right about here. Oh wait, that's a 4th hatchery, I think. That's a 4th hatchery, people. That is 4 hatcheries. Wow, so quick and so productive from EGMachine. You can see how quick and expansive that player is. But as long as this game ends quickly, since it does end in a short while, that is not going to be an advantage for the Zerg player, as it will all end there and then. Oh, and where is that 4? That 4 is trailing from behind, offering some last resort backup. So, oh yeah, that is going to be excellent. A good combination of tanks, Marines, 2 Medivacs. This is going to be a very good game from mouzThorZaIN. Okay, so a combination of Mutalisks plus Zerglings plus Roaches. What could be thinking now? Those spine crawlers are going to be very pesky, very annoying indeed for those tanks to be placed near. So I would be considering using those Marines to go from side to side, take on those spine crawlers any way they can, even sacrificing their lives and then trailing off a few damage with the help of the tanks. And of course the Zerg player EGMachine should also be now planning something. These Banelings, of course, and they're probably going to be attacking from this region on, or this region on. Not entirely sure. Oops, I clicked that. Not on purpose, actually. But these Mutalisks are nearly being chased out by these Marines. But you can see the Marines are the last big remaining forces, as tanks will just be deposited all over the place. So here we have the Mutalisks by EGMachine, and EGMachine is just going all out on those Marines, but that was not enough of a force to be countering against mouzThorZaIN. So now is he... Oh, it looks like he is having his extra forces coming in here, and those extra forces inflicting such heavy damage and casualties on all those Marines, and those Marines just go down in such huge amounts of numbers. But you can see they survive in the struggle for life, and that is the 4 still alive and still working like a proper 4 should. So now back in with the action. Oh, the action is over now, and that is a loss from EGMachine, as the win is given to mouzThorZaIN. And thumbs up if you enjoyed this game and commentary, and I sure did. I love this game. It shows that it doesn't matter how much of an expansion you got, all that matters now is that you tech upgrade and have a good amount of countering for defeats and units. So yes, that was it. Thanks for watching, and this is Lumen signing out.